Imagine this. Every heartbeat is a quiet drum that keeps you alive. Yet one day it feels weaker, your steps slower, and your breath shorter than before. Many shrug it off as just age, but the truth is far more urgent. Diabetes, clogged arteries, and heart disease aren't distant threats. They are the silent storm stealing strength from millions of seniors every single day. Here's the breakthrough most people never hear. Your first line of defense is not in a pharmacy, but in your kitchen. Food isn't just calories, it's chemistry. Every bite sends signals to your body, shaping blood sugar, blood flow, and the resilience of your heart. The wrong foods accelerate damage. The right ones can steady your energy, protect your arteries, and even help your heart beat with more confidence. Research proves this is not wishful thinking. A large analysis in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who regularly eat flavonoid-rich foods like onions, berries, and citrus lower their risk of cardiovascular disease by nearly 1/3. Meanwhile, adding just 5 to 10 grams of soluble fiber daily, found in fruits like apples and citrus, can reduce LDL cholesterol, the type that clogs arteries, by up to 15%. The problem: too many health videos overload you with endless lists, 14 to 20, even 30 foods without context, leaving you overwhelmed. The truth is simpler. Just a few carefully chosen foods, eaten the right way, make the biggest difference. In the pages ahead, we'll cut through the noise. You'll discover which fruits quietly sabotage your blood sugar, which truly strengthen your heart, and why the humble onion prepared correctly may be the missing link between decline and vitality. Most people believe fruit is the ultimate symbol of health: sweet, colorful, natural. But not all fruits serve your body equally well, especially after 60. In fact, certain popular choices can quietly sabotage your blood sugar, strain your arteries, and chip away at the very strength you're trying to protect. Take dried fruits, for example. A handful of raisins or sweetened cranberries may look innocent, but studies show they can spike blood sugar nearly as quickly as candy. Why? Because when fruit is dried, water is removed, but the sugar remains concentrated. This leaves you with high glycemic load and very little fiber to slow absorption. For seniors managing diabetes or pre-diabetes, that sudden glucose surge is like pouring gasoline on a slow-burning fire. Tropical fruits such as mangoes and overly ripe bananas can pose a similar challenge. While rich in vitamins, their high glycemic index means the natural sugars are absorbed too quickly, leading to unstable energy and unnecessary stress on insulin response. And though watermelon is refreshing, its rapid sugar release makes it one of the least blood sugar-friendly fruits you can choose. The problem isn't enjoying these foods occasionally, it's relying on them daily while believing they are automatically healthy. For someone over 60, repeated glucose spikes translate into higher risk of insulin resistance, artery stiffness, and fatigue. According to the Journal of Gerontology, seniors with poorly managed blood sugar experience up to 40% higher rates of cardiovascular complications. This is why awareness matters. The goal is not to fear fruit, but to choose wisely. Because just as some fruits betray your body, others act as powerful allies protecting your arteries, nourishing your heart, and stabilizing blood sugar. Those allies are what we'll uncover next. If some fruits quietly betray your health, others stand as powerful defenders arming your heart. blood vessels, and energy with the nutrients they need to thrive. These aren't exotic, expensive superfoods. They're simple, accessible choices that science has repeatedly confirmed as allies for seniors over 60. Start with apples. When eaten whole, especially with the skin, they deliver soluble fiber called pectin. This fiber binds to cholesterol in the gut, reducing LDL levels and easing strain on arteries. A long-term study published in Nutrition Journal showed that eating 1 to 2 apples daily lowered bad cholesterol by up to 13% in adults over 50. The crunch of an apple, it turns out, is more than a snack, it's a safeguard. Then there are berries, blueberries, strawberries, blackberries. Their rich colors come from anthocyanins, compounds shown to improve circulation, reduce inflammation, and support insulin sensitivity. Harvard researchers found that seniors who consumed berries at least 3 times a week had significantly lower risks of heart attack compared to those who rarely did. These small fruits carry outsized benefits for arteries and blood sugar alike. Citrus fruits like oranges and grapefruits offer another layer of defense. Beyond vitamin C, which strengthens blood vessel walls, citrus provides flavonoids, compounds linked to reduced arterial stiffness. Eating citrus with its natural pulp also slows sugar absorption, providing a steady release of energy rather than a spike. And let's not forget pomegranates. Their polyphenols act like natural shields, protecting artery linings and enhancing blood flow. In clinical trials, daily pomegranate juice improved markers of cardiovascular health within just weeks. Together, these fruits don't just sweeten your plate, they fortify your heart, steady your energy, and defend your independence. Hidden in the layers of a simple onion is one of nature's most overlooked medicines. For centuries, onions have flavored meals around the world. Yet only recently has science begun to uncover their deeper power, particularly for seniors facing diabetes and cardiovascular risks. Onions are packed with sulfur compounds and antioxidants, most notably quercetin. Quercetin acts as a natural anti-inflammatory, protecting blood vessel walls from damage and helping them remain flexible. A review in the British Journal of Nutrition found that higher quercetin intake was linked to lower blood pressure and improved vascular function, 2 key pillars of heart health. But the onion's benefits extend beyond the arteries. Research published in Environmental Health Insights revealed that onion extract supported better blood sugar regulation by increasing insulin sensitivity. In other words, it helped the body use insulin more efficiently, reducing the damaging spikes and crashes that wear down energy and strain the pancreas. For cholesterol, onions also offer surprising support. Animal studies and small clinical trials suggest that their sulfur compounds may help reduce total cholesterol and triglycerides, further easing the burden on the heart. While onions aren't a magic cure, the evidence consistently shows they may play a meaningful role in an overall heart-healthy, diabetes-friendly diet. Yet, despite this powerful science, most people see onions only as a garnish, an afterthought in the kitchen. The truth, used strategically, they can become a cornerstone of daily protection, and when combined with just a few other natural ingredients, their benefits multiply. In the next chapter, we'll uncover how to harness onions effectively and why one simple recipe could become a turning point for your arteries, blood sugar, and heart. By now, It's clear that the humble onion holds remarkable potential for supporting your arteries, blood sugar, and heart. But science shows that onions become even more powerful when combined with the right partner's ingredients that amplify their natural compounds and create a protective synergy inside the body. This is where the onion recipe comes in. The core of the recipe is simple, fresh red or purple onions, finely chopped, blended with turmeric, black pepper, extra virgin olive oil, and a touch of apple cider vinegar. Each element has been studied for its unique role. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound shown in diabetes care to improve insulin sensitivity and lower markers of inflammation. Black pepper isn't just seasoning, it contains piperine, which increases the absorption of curcumin by up to 2,000%, turning turmeric into a far more potent ally. Extra virgin olive oil provides heart-healthy monounsaturated fats and polyphenols, linked in Mediterranean diet studies to reduced cardiovascular risk and improved cholesterol balance. Apple cider vinegar has been shown in small trials to help blunt post-meal blood sugar spikes, easing the workload on insulin. When combined with onions, quercetin and sulfur compounds, these ingredients create a recipe that doesn't just flavor food, it builds a shield for your cardiovascular system. It's not about destroying disease, as some claim, but about giving your body the tools to fight back naturally. In the next chapter, we'll break down how to prepare and use this recipe safely, including recommended portions and the best times of day to take it for maximum benefit. Knowledge only becomes powerful when it's put into practice. The onion recipe is not meant to be complicated or intimidating. It's a simple, natural blend you can prepare in minutes, using ingredients already in most kitchens. Here's how. 1. Start with 1 medium red or purple onion. These varieties contain the highest levels of quercetin and anthocyanins. Peel and finely chop it, or lightly crush it to release the bioactive compounds. 2. Add 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder or freshly grated turmeric root if available. 3. Mix in a pinch of black pepper, just enough to activate turmeric's curcumin absorption. 4. Stir in 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. This not only improves taste, but adds healthy fats that support absorption of fat-soluble antioxidants. 5. Finish with 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. Its acidity balances flavor and may help moderate blood sugar response. The result is a tangy, earthy mixture that can be taken in small amounts, about 1 to 2 tablespoons per day. Some prefer it as a side condiment with meals. Others add it to salads or spread it lightly over whole grain bread. The key is consistency. For best results, consume it alongside meals, particularly your largest meal of the day. This allows the vinegar and onion compounds to work with your digestive process, moderating glucose levels and supporting circulation. It's also important to remember, moderation, more is not always better. Excess raw onion can irritate sensitive stomachs, and vinegar should never be overused. A small, steady daily dose offers the most sustainable benefits. In the next chapter, we'll explore the science behind why timing and consistency matter, especially for seniors seeking to protect their heart and blood sugar. Even the most powerful recipe loses impact if used at the wrong time. The human body runs on rhythms, metabolic cycles, hormone release, digestive patterns, and aligning nutrition with these rhythms can magnify results. For seniors managing blood sugar and heart health, timing is as important as the ingredients themselves. Research in diabetology shows that blood sugar spikes are highest after large meals, especially lunch and dinner, when insulin sensitivity tends to be lower. This is the critical window where the onion recipe can provide the most support. Taken alongside these meals, its compounds help slow glucose absorption, support vascular flexibility, and reduce post-meal oxidative stress. Digestive sensitivity is the first consideration. Raw onions, especially in higher amounts, can cause bloating, gas, or stomach irritation in some people. If you notice discomfort, start with a smaller portion, just a teaspoon a day, and gradually increase as tolerated. Acidic ingredients like apple cider vinegar may not suit everyone. Those with reflux, gastritis, or sensitive stomachs should dilute vinegar in water or reduce the amount used. Taking the recipe with food, not on an empty stomach, also lowers irritation risk. Medication interactions must not be overlooked. Onions and vinegar may have mild blood-thinning effects, which can interact with anticoagulant drugs. Turmeric, too, can enhance this effect. If you are on medications for blood clotting, consult your doctor before regular use. Similarly, anyone taking diabetes medication should monitor blood sugar closely, as the recipe may enhance insulin sensitivity. Allergies and special conditions matter as well. Though rare, onion or turmeric allergies do exist. For individuals with kidney concerns, very high intake of certain compounds should be avoided. Moderation is always key. Most importantly, this recipe is not a replacement for prescribed treatment. It is a complement, a natural tool that works best alongside medical guidance and a balanced lifestyle. By respecting these boundaries, you ensure the onion recipe becomes a safe ally rather than a hidden risk. In the final chapter, we'll bring everything together, summarizing the science, the practice, and the hope this simple blend can offer. Health in later life is not built on miracles, it's built on choices. Every meal, every step, and every night of rest sends a message to your body, shaping how strong you feel, how steady your heart beats, and how much freedom you hold on to each day. The onion recipe is not magic, but it is a reminder of a powerful truth. Sometimes the simplest foods, used wisely, can change the course of your health. We've seen how onions deliver quercetin and sulfur compounds that protect arteries and improve blood sugar response. How turmeric, olive oil, and vinegar each add their own layers of defense. How timing and consistency turn small actions into lasting impact. And most importantly, how this recipe works best when woven into a broader lifestyle rich in whole foods, daily movement, restful sleep, and mindful living. The key is not perfection, but persistence. A spoonful a day, a walk in the evening, a choice to rest instead of stress. These are the quiet victories that build resilience over time. Science confirms what tradition has long suggested: food can be medicine when used with respect and balance. So, as you consider the onion recipe, think of it not as a cure, but as a companion. Let it remind you that you are not powerless against aging, that strength and energy can be nurtured, and that the path to a healthier heart begins not in fear, but in hope. Your kitchen holds more than ingredients. It holds the tools to write a stronger, longer, more vibrant future. And that future begins with the choice you make today.